Hello, everyone. Melvina Germain, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Here we are with week 47 poetry. Come, have a cup of tea with me while I read my poetry. Have a sip, everyone. Lovely. I always like to have my cup of tea, and I'm glad you're coming by today to listen to me read some of my poetry. It's not going to be a long segment. However, I'll pick poems at random and read for you today. I'm going to read the first poem. It's called Untitled, but it says, I am. What I think happens later. What I think. My opinion only. What happens to you? What is your spirit? I am. I am but a mere speck of dust sprinkled on the ground, a long time past, nourished by the sweet nectar that falls from the open sky, given life by the being said to rule the world. I am like a desert's cactus, dry and thirsty, like the succulent greens eager to hoard the juice of life within me. I am what I am, nothing more, nothing less. I will transgress, transform, become a being fitting to my surroundings. I am the blood that splatters on the walls of pain. I am the moss that clings to the mountainside. I am the howling winds, the roaring storm, the raging sea, the gentle breeze, the swishing of trees. I am what I am, nothing more, nothing less. I am what I am. See me in my splendor, see me in silence, feel me in a hand full of sand, in the warmth of the bleeding sun. Hear me crackle like the snap of a branch, watch me ripple like a rock hurled in a river stream. Listen to my soft words as you sleep and dream. I am your comfort zone, I am your pleasure. I am all that I can be. I am you, and you are me. We evolve from that speck of dust mothered by the earth, and we return to its womb, awaiting life's rebirth. I am what I am, nothing more, nothing less. Spirit. Love that one. I'm just going to be choosing sort of at random here, looking through my little album here and see what I have to share with you. I grabbed a bunch of poems. Let's see. Faded Red Dress. Oh, this is a little bit of a sad one. Happened. Poor gentleman came down and saw his wife sleeping, and this is what took place. Faded red dress. There you were, a sight to behold, quietly sleeping in shimmering folds. No heart to disturb your precious rest. I left you lying there in a faded red dress. Dream, my darling, dream, as only you can. Listen to the songbirds, hold them in your hand. Dream, my darling, dream, watch the angels soar. Listen to the songbirds, watch them fly through heaven's door. I'll take a walk several blocks away. When I return, we'll start our day. Beautiful morning, oh, bright and clear. A glimpse of your shadow, mystically near. Your body laid still, no breathing came. Fell to my knees, called out your name. You left me that morning in a faded red dress. Dreams of a future never will be blessed. Now all I have left are the sweet memories of a beautiful woman who composed my heart. I cry every night as my hands firmly press the ruffles so sheer of that faded red dress. Dream, my darling, dream, as only you can. Listen to the songbirds, hold them in your hand. Very sad. Very, very sad. I have another little one here for you. You know, evil never dies. No matter what happens, it seems evil is always around. Evil never dies. So I wrote a very short poem to share with you. May evil find its place in the hole where it belongs. Let darkness cover all who dare to judge thee wrong. Power can be the foot that tramples weary souls. A raging fire burns within the meek, locked in chains of old. And that's all there is, for evil never dies. Well, we know that, don't we? You know, there seems to be a lot of people in the world that are looking for a way out. And one of the ways out is to put that alcohol to their mouth and drink it down. And soon the brain becomes marred with problems and issues, and nothing really is settling. So they drink a little more and a little more and a little more. And they become addicted to this horrible alcohol, bitter alcohol. No coat, no sweater, no shirt. He walked in 30 degrees below. A raging maniac was he, as alcohol was all he seemed to know. With a loud voice he hollered and swore, bellowing down deep within, I'm the king of the land when I have my juice. Every fight I know I'll win. Alas, that brutal night came forth when Rodney left his home again. This time he would not return. No, this time he would not win. They found him with his whiskey in hand, with a slight grin upon his face. Perhaps he's happy now he found his way far from the sting of the human race. Unfortunately, that happens, and it has happened before. Oh, look at that. It wasn't the end of it. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Another drunk laid stiff and blue in the valley of bitter alcohol. Nothing good waits for you. That happens. I write so many. I can't remember the poems, so I really should turn the page before I end. There's another one called End the Madness. And this is all one page, so I'll be fine with this one. Lies and deceit are sickening, but one's love keeps peering through. Now the one who loves you most has seen the real you. So before you put that chemical in your body, or the poison from that alcohol, before you place that needle in your arm and take another fall, we want you to know this is the last warning, the last plea, the last call. We're tired of that beast who holds you so very tight. We want you to take this call and try with all your might. It's time to end the madness, time to set things right. Now, if that's for you, I don't know who these poems are for, but maybe that's for you, and maybe it's time for you to make things right. Put down that juice. I'll read this one and we'll see what it means to you. You know, I could read a poem for Marjorie and she thinks it's one way. I read one for David and he thinks it's another meaning. So whatever this means to you, I stand for thee. Your window closed the trials of life's mortal sin. No justice for the gray of all men. Corruption spawned upon thy royal throne, as leaders drunk with stupidity bathe old green. I fear thee not, your daggers or your sword. Triumph in brutal truth and courage finds its place in me. Now though death may knock loud upon my door, I'll not bow down and live your travesty. Our hot sun burns like ravaging fire. A winter sky lines my feet with ice. And though blue rains drench me like a rat, I'll tread the rocky gravel road coming back. Wisdom, kind and gentle, like whispering winds, shall bask among the kindest of all men. Intelligence will soothe the lonely mind, and the richest birth shall rise divine. And though my belly reeks of sour dough, my love for you shall never die. I pledge my love and valiant truth, in bondage may my destiny rise. I stand allegiance only to you, my red and black, beneath universal sky. Whatever it means to you. Oh, that was written for my cousin, and so I really shared that with her. I'm not going to share that with the world, no. What do we have here? Red River. I have no idea what Red River is about, but I'd like to read it for you. Wrote it March 31st, 2015. Red River. Oh, again, it's another one on alcohol. She fell in that bath of alcohol and submerged her weakened soul. First it was a little, now an abundance has surely took hold. At night she slurs her words and says the oddest things. Her mindset is bemused and her eyes see through a veil. She's vexed with the whole wide world and eventually may end in jail. I know precisely why I wrote that poem. We won't go there. We don't need to go there. My daughter and I, one day, I was sitting writing a poem, and she had some thoughts, and I had some thoughts. And so we came up with this particular poem, actually. I think I'd like to read it today. It's called Celebrate Shadows of Sorrow. Death, the light that promotes darkness in the minds of human beings, all come from teachings of those who exist in lack, those who question, those who cannot fathom greatness, that miraculous transition. We bow our heads on the seventh day. We pray, oh Lord, oh yes, we do pray. Did we forget your supreme gift of humanity? Did we forget the miracle of flesh you have given for a time? Did we forget, Lord, you are the great divine? Yes, dear Father, blessings we ought to marvel in, for only the illumination of your eternal power, your grace, your omniscient delight. This is the focus death brings and must continuously cover the shadows of sorrow, the bittersweet of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. In death we must celebrate and wipe sadness from our skin. After all, to doubt the blessings of our miraculous God could be a monumental sin. Celebrate what was given for a time, the miracle of life on earth from the hand of the great divine. Suffering of earth, so troublesome it may have been, oh, the light of the divine remains a spectacular forever seen. Celebrate in the name of the omnipotent. Celebrate in the beauty of grace. Celebrate in acceptance of unconditional love. Celebrate, for death is not a loss. It is a gain when we live on eternally in the arms of our Creator. Celebrate. We need not say goodbye to our loved ones. The pain they felt on earth has now been lifted to freedom of the heavens. We raise our hands in celebration, thanking God for the blessed transition, and we smile, that delightful smile, though long tears rain like a waterfall. The darkness of death must never be, for the light of love lasts an eternity. Written by Melvina Germain and Melody Germain. So happy to say. I know I read this one before. Let me see, do I have something else that I could read? I'm not going to read the palindrome because I have no idea what it means, so I'm not reading it. I write these things sometimes when I wake up at 2 and 3 in the morning. The words just snap, snap, snap. I have no idea what they mean. I know they mean something, but I don't know what they mean. Not always, because quite often I'm given poems like this, See You at Midnight, and the words just sort of fly into my head. I'm going to read See You at Midnight and call it the end of the segment for today. Behold, I have opened unto you the door to my soul, uplifted that curtain of ecstasy, exposing sheer delight. Like a sea of love, you have enveloped me, embracing my being, showering me with emotional gifts fit for a queen. I'm intoxicated with your every word, soothed by your warmth and amazed by your gentle approach. Soft is your touch as shivers run through me, taking me to heights I've never known. I'm in tranquil light, you pleasure me, whilst taking me on a journey I wish it would never end. I'm one with you, beneath diamond stars, through the midnight hour, until dawn slips away. I'll make love to you, till the morning sun, and long for your once again in daybreak until day is done. You come to me and spread your wings, and I will sing for you like an angel the most beautiful songs. I'll not say goodbye to you, no, for I know I shall see you again. Till we meet again, my lover, my sweetest friend. See you at midnight in the folds of lover's bliss. Until then, know it is you I truly miss. Okay, so I messed up a little bit on that one, but heck, I'm human. Anyways, Melvina Germain saying goodbye to you all. Do come by again and have a cup of tea with me. Please, come on, have another sip. God bless you all.